So, welcome guys, I'm here with yours and obviously for yours. And the discussion of this video is going to be about habits, how to build them. And I'm gonna do a statement that I think it's really important to be said and to be clarified. Habits, it's what's gonna make you have results. And why I'm saying that? Well, really close and look for your life. If you see the majority of the things that you do are coming like for two ways, or it's something that you do always and you do always in the same way during whole days, like brush your teeth, the way that you have the you can brush and clean your body, the way that you take a shower. It's things that you have like a routine on how to do it. It's something that's like natural, the way that you do. And you can have as well like drink, the way that you eat, are things that you neither just have like the conscious of the way that you're doing it. You just do. It's something that comes natural. And you have other ones that comes like by the circumstances. So the way that you work, probably they come like by what? By come like the circumstances, the problems that you face in your day-to-day life in your work comes and you try to work on them. But even the way that you solve the problems in your work, it comes from routines that we tend to do. We tend to work a bit in automatic. What's like the way that we tend to solve our problems? We see a problem and really quick in your mind you start thinking like in solutions, what other people have done that I can use. It's a problem that I already have faced, so I can use the same type of solution that I used in the last time. So we tend to work a lot of times in a pilot mode. We tend not like to rethink, to practice like gratitude. You tend not to practice journaling our thoughts, our feelings, the way that our life is going in some type of pathway. So it's really important so to build this type of habits, build the habits of rethinking, of kind of left from the pilot mode and rethinking what's like the way that I'm like giving my life, for where I'm going to, what's like the trend, the pathway that I'm following. So it's really important. But what I'm trying to do, it's neither always difficult to build habits, because the majority of the time, as I have been saying it, we have some habits that we always do, brush our teeth, the way that you take showers, but we have other ones that can be like easy to do as eating, as brush the teeth hard, and are so useful, are like the Pareto, are like 20% of actions, behaviors that exist in the world, are just like 20% of them that think they can bring like 80% of the results. So it's really important to pick the right ones, the actions that we want to make, like being putting in a perspective and being so the habits that we're going to do a lot of times, and the power that they have multiplies so by the quantifies that we're going to be able to make them happen, because we're going to make them be a habit, something that's going to so be made daily. And so it's important because in the moments that we're working them, they're gonna so be present in our day-to-day life. We're gonna so have like less effort being demanded, because they're gonna transform in habits in the way that we practice more and more times. So what is important? It's important to choose the right ones, the right behaviors, to make them a habits, because in turning them habits, they're gonna so be easier to be done. So what are the ones that are useful? What's like, if I look for life, what I want to do with my life, I have like to have a good amount of time where I'm living, and I want to get benefits by being present, by living. So I want to have good health, I want to get good success in our professional life. So we have some type of targets and areas that we have prosperity. But what are so like the bottlenecks that will make so some other ones having success while the majority will not? is just understanding what I have to do, and obviously by understanding what I have to do, the ability that I have to make them so these actions that I already know that are useful, but I have to get like the ability to make them happen daily. So today we're gonna work more in how to by already knowing what's the action that is gonna be a useful one. We're gonna work in how to transform it in something daily. In other works, in other type of videos and works that we're gonna build in that videos, we're gonna work. So what are the important actions? Today is about how to make actions happening. So habits. Habits is a behavior. As any type of behavior that you can have, a behavior is something that's gonna be made repeatedly, if it's something that you perceive as useful and the ratio of benefits in comparison with the costs coming from doing the action is high. So we have a lot of benefits in comparison with the efforts that comes with that. We're talking about a bit of opportunity cost. And so to make a habit, we have to make you perceive as useful. And what's useful? We learn by our punishment and things that comes as good coming from actions. So imagine that I want starting to do exercise. Exercise something that everybody knows that's something useful. And how to make so you build a habit of exercising. One of type of principles that I've been saying is make your body understand that you receive benefits coming from exercise. You understand that exists benefits, but you have to increase the scale of benefits on just thinking that something that's going to make me healthier. Because what is healthier? It's not specific. You have to be specific. You can like what? You can build complement. You can start like building a prey. You can like have allow that you describe that whenever you do exercise you can get specific benefits that in otherwise you cannot. What will makes it so? It makes the action more useful because it will be put you in the in with the ability to get something useful by doing the action. So we'll increase the perception of you how useful this action is without having an increase in the cost. So it increases the ratio. That's one of important measure that I've been talking. I said previous in that video. So this one, increasing utility, which more bring joys that comes with the target, with your target, that is your behavior, doing your behavior better, the will be the probability of the action getting done. Obviously, decreasing the costs of doing the action. So if you want to do exercise, what will be useful? Not having like the dependency of other ones to do the exercise. So imagine that to do exercise I will have like a need to walk 2 kilometers to do it. What's gonna happen? Will be really low the probability to do it. But if I create the environment, that's just the only thing that I have to do to choose to do a behavior is just choose if I want to do or not right now. So if I create an environment, probably in my house, a area that's like the area where I do exercise, will be increase a lot the probability of doing the action. Other thing that's really important to look for, we have to look for an interesting phenomenon that is the ability to connect good things with your behavior other than just the what is good that comes after doing the behavior, increasing the experience of doing the behavior. If you want to increase your probability to do exercise, what can be something useful? Increasing the perception, the joy that comes while you're doing the exercise, and not just like establish a specific type of revenue that comes after doing the behavior. So you can make it that you can just like look and you can just, for example, hear music or hear a podcast, a video of people that you like, just when you're doing exercise. So it's something that increases just not the the type of revenue that comes after experience. It as well increases the benefits that comes with the experience because you arrange a way to complement of doing the behavior. While you do the behavior, you have other things that you do in the same time that's useful. And obviously it's important to look. It cannot be something that makes worse the the target, what's like the real benefit of doing behavior, because you're working because you want to do the behavior, because behavior comes some specific type of thing that comes things from your body. So you have to look for all that strategies. You're not just like build a behavior that's not useful. In that case, you can perfectly hear a music, hear a podcast, a video while you do a behavior, if obviously you remain doing the exercise, the cardio, or you're talking about musculation. You understand? Good. Now, important things. If we kind of establish things as probably having uh, some type of compromise that comes with doing action. If I do action with other someone, if I kind of schedule that with other one, we're gonna obviously increase the probability of remain doing the action because you have the dependency of other one, uh, because you already have say that you're gonna do the action with other one, and I have some type of a type of card with other one that obviously will increase because other one will be as well a force. Other person is a force to make you do the action because you have some type of relation of complement with the other one that you're going to be loyal from a contract, a type of contracts that you have established with other one to do the behavior with you. It increases. So other things that are important. Social approval you can bring for utility, and you can imagine your mind by doing exercise you're going to be more muscular toned, and other ones will look better, and you have like higher probability to get things that you do like, as obviously we have sex appeal and stuff like that. So other thing that's important to get said, we have other heuristics that rules the way they behave. Aversion. We have aversion of losses. Okay, look, just by doesn't do the behavior, you can start thinking bad things that can come from doesn't do the by not doing the behavior. You can look for having like the perception in the future I'm not gonna have like health because I didn't take care of business that's doing exercise today. Is something that you play with the heuristic that your mind perceives, something that is something that he looks for, is heuristic, is a weird beast towards some type of things. Other type of business that we can look as well for the ability of looking for authorities that have been saying that exercise is good. If I have something that's like a person that I do like, and if I understand that they say that something is good, I'm gonna have like higher probability to believe so. That's in reality is good because it's authority in the area. It's something is useful. We have other things that are just like the compromise that I've been saying, just establish compromise that with other ones is something that's going to be useful. So I hope I've been useful for you, and see you in the next video.